Welcome back to the channel, We the People TV, where the streets talk and we listen. Need y'all to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We got Busta Rhymes. Right after this man received the Hollywood Walk of Fame star and plaque, they come out with allegations on this man saying he assaulted and he was mistreating an employee of his. So Busta Rhymes, he comes out and says the allegations of the underpayment and assault are shakedown by disgruntled ex-assistant. Busta Rhymes is rejecting claims leveled against him in a lawsuit filed this week by a former assistant, calling it an attempt shakedown. Michelle Gables, who filed the lawsuit Monday in U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of New York, is accusing Rhymes, real name Trevor Smith Jr., of wage and hour violations as well as assault, battery, and international infliction of emotional distress. I have been made aware of the claims made by Michelle Gables, and I am completely and categorically deny these allegations, Rhymes said in a statement to the Times. For a very brief period, Deschelle assisted me, but it did not work out. Apparently, Deschelle has decided to respond to being let go by manufacturing claims against me in an attempt to attack and damage my reputation. I'm just trying to figure out why is people coming out putting out these allegations. If it ain't no proof, what are you doing? You're always innocent until proven guilty. But my thing about it is a lot of this stuff would be a shakedown. It'd be money, it'd be a money grab. Let's see. Rhymes, who's 53, said he is preparing a countersuit and is confident it will expose this for what it is, an attempted shakedown by a disgruntled former assistant. In the lawsuit, which was reviewed by the Times, Gables alleges that Rhymes repeatedly called him a slur related to sexuality and mocked his poor hearing by telling him to get a hearing aid. He also says he was improperly categorized as a salaried employee and wasn't paid overtime, despite allegedly being required to work 15 to 16 and 18-hour shifts regularly for a flat fee of $200 a day. The lawsuit says he was required to perform menial tasks, including fetching cigars for the rapper. The suit says Gables, 44, accompanied Rhymes on tour from early July to early September of last year, 7 days a week, without being paid travel time or overtime. Then worked from home from 2 p.m. to 8:30 a.m. daily without pay over his day rate from September 3rd, 2024 until January 10th. On that last day, the lawsuit alleges Rhymes constructively terminated Gable's employment by repeatedly punching him in the face after first raging at his assistant for not promptly bringing a catering sized pan of chicken in from the rapper's car, then chewing Gables out of sending a text to his minor daughter during work hours. He treating you like a slave. You better go get that chicken. Let me get back to the story though. Should nobody be treated like this though? Gables tolerated a great deal of abuse while working for Busta Rhymes. He could not tolerate the repeated physical assault and was unable to return to work. The complaint says aiding that Gables went to the hospital for treatment of bruising and swelling and filed a police report regarding the alleged assault. He did not return to work. So he did file a police report, but we just got to see what type of evidence and proof that he showed along with that. After Gables filed the police report, he was frozen out of the hip hop music industry, the complaint alleges. He is seeking back pay as well as a compensation. Now, wait a minute. Look, he said, after Gables filed the police report, he was frozen out of the hip hop music industry. This is sad. The complaint alleges he is seeking back pay as well as a compensatory and punitive damages and is asking for a jury trial. So he's trying to take this to trial. You big dummy. I don't know though. This sounds like a complete shakedown to me. This is sad. I don't know what's going on. All these entertainers getting sued. What is the world coming to? Is everything being exposed now? Is that the times we living in for everything to be exposed? Because that's what it looked like. That's exactly what it looked like. And this come right after the man get his award, his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Why they ain't been put this out? Why they wait till he get the Hollywood Walk of Fame and do all that to put this info out? He been filed the police report. So what took it so long for him to come out and file his report? Like I said, no one should get treated like that. You do have some of these entertainers do mistreat their assistants. I'm not gonna lie. We see what Diddy did to making a band, and people gonna say, "Oh, that was just a reality show." Nah, they really felt trauma off of that. Not to laugh at their situation, but a lot of them went through some shit. A lot of them ain't been right ever since making the band. Now, I'm not gonna say that this situation is the same, but from what they saying in the paperwork, that's what happened. He said Rhymes made him go fetch cigars. Rhymes got mad at him. Well, if your job is to go get the pan of chicken out the car, and you didn't get the pan of chicken out the car, but that don't leave him the right to assault the man and talk down on the man and things like that. But you got a lot of these people do treat their assistants like that. They look like they assistants ain't nothing. Like the assistants are beneath them, which they are because they the ones are the superstars. But what I'm saying is, you don't treat a person like dirt. You don't treat a person like scum. But a lot of them do. The money go to their head. Now I'm not saying this is true about Busta. I don't know if this is to be true. It'll all come out if they do take it to trial and it goes into court. But I just want to put this out there and say that no one should look at a person like that. No matter how much money you got, you should never treat a person in that type of manner. You should never treat a person like they the bottom of a shoe. Like you never do that, because all the blessings that God gave you, He can take away from you just because of your actions. And a lot of people don't realize that. That's why I said this money goes to people's head. This money makes people big headed to the point where they feel like they can use money to get out of certain situations. They can use money to talk down on the next person, which it shouldn't be about that. That's why a lot of these guys don't last long. And for Buster to be a pioneer in the industry, we look up to him and we don't want to hear these allegations about him and then it to be coming true. And then people like, damn, man, I looked up to Buster and this is what he doing and this is how he treating people. But like I said, we is not saying that this is true. These are all allegations. You are innocent until proven guilty. Shout out to Buster for getting the plaque on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, getting the star out there. It's just sad that all these entertainers are being brought to the forefront on these assault charges, these SA charges, these R-word charges. Just a lot going on, man. There's just a lot going on in the entertainment world, and I need y'all to hit that comment section up and let me know what y'all think about this. We living in the times where everything is being exposed. Anybody did anything in the dark, it's being exposed now. Is that the times we living in? Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We the People TV. Gone.